Hey guys, Kev Bear Cub here with my next edition of TMI Tuesday for September 24th, 2013. Hey, how's it going? I have a couple messages, a couple questions this week. Not a very eventful week, not much going on, other than just working my jobs, hanging out with Ryan, just having a good time. But anyway, so I got a message from Mark Wolfgar, who just said, "You're one hot stud." And thank you. And I can only see your picture from the little profile picture on the side. But you look like you're pretty cute too. So thank you. I also had an anonymous send me a message that said, "Hey, you sexy man, you. Thanks for the awesome TMI videos. I'm a huge fan. The cutest part out of all the TMI vids was when you struggled to say anonymity a few months back. It was cute. So glad you're becoming more comfortable with your looks because you're a really hot guy. Have a great day. Favorite TV series at the moment for TMI Tuesday?" Oh, God. First of all, I practiced saying the word anonymity. Just so I could read the question and get it correct. My favorite TV series at the moment. God, there's so many that I like to watch. I can't pick just one. I have a lot that I like to watch. Last night, I watched the pilot for the new show Mom, which I thought was freaking hilarious. It's about mother and daughter, of course, and then the daughter's daughter. And the mother and daughter are recovering alcoholics. And they just had some really good lines in there. And it's really good at showing a dysfunctional family, which is kind of what a lot of people in the U.S. are part of. Or everywhere, I guess, is dysfunctional families. I really like that one. It was cute. But some of the ones that I watch on my DVR consistently are Grey's Anatomy when it comes back, Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I like watching that, although I really do miss Christopher Maloney on it because he was pretty awesome. Some of the things on my DVR. I know which one was my favorite, though. I would say my favorite show out of all of them probably right now is a show, and I think it's on USA Network, and it's called Covert Affairs. It's with Piper Perabo, or whatever her name is. It was the girl who played the main character in the movie Coyote Ugly. And she plays like a CIA operative, who is like, she goes around and does all these like covert missions, obviously hence the name Covert Affairs, and she does all these like covert missions, and it's just really good. And it's one of the few sorry for yawning, had to get up early this morning because I had to go teach, but it's one of these shows that, like, it's one of the few shows that actually has gotten better and better and better every single season. Like, the writing on this show is amazing. And it kind of reminds me of Alias, if you all remember that show Alias that Jennifer Garner used to be in. It's kind of the same kind of thing, but I think that Covert Affairs is way better than Alias ever was. It's a really good show, and the character development is great, and the things that they deal with every week are just really good. So I'd say Covert Affairs. 818 Cuddle Bear, hey baby, how are you? Thank you for messaging me every week. Without some of you guys, I don't think I'd get that many messages, so I like that I have some that consistently message me. So 818 Cuddle Bear. Sorry. If you could travel to any point in time, where would you go? Who's your celebrity crush? Is there a person that has had a negative or positive impact on the way you view the world and the people in it? Good questions. First, if I could travel to any point in time, where would I go? See, that's a really tough call for me because I kind of have an issue with as far as the issue of mortality, not being scared of death or anything, but being sad that I'm not going to be able to see things way beyond my lifetime as far as what happens to the world. And since I'm kind of a bit of an environmentalist, I want to see if we ever do anything to save it from what we're doing to it, because we're kind of destroying the planet very, very rapidly. And I think even possibly within my lifetime, there's going to be some major consequences of what humanity has done to the world. So I kind of wish that I think I would go into the future. Like maybe even just like 100 to 200 years in the future, just to see if anything that happened during my generation or our generation or, you know, our time here on the planet, to see if anything that we've done has made a difference. And also to kind of see how future generations view our generation, since we're the first ones that, you know, this point in time is the first ones to kind of start dealing with technology. So I would say electronic technology. But yeah, so I'd be interested to probably go in the future. Who's my favorite celebrity crush? Wow, I really kind of have a crush on Vin Diesel. So if you're going to make fun of me, you can, but he's just so cute. Oh, I really like him. God, some other people that I think are really attractive. If you guys ever remember King of Queens, and no, I'm not going to say Kevin James, and I don't know what it is, but the guy that plays Spence on King of Queens, I think his name is like Oswald or Oswald something. But he's such a cutie. He's really adorable. Yeah, I guess I don't really have that many celebrity crushes, but I mean there are celebrities that are attractive, but I wouldn't really consider them my crush. Yeah, that's it. Next one was from NE Plus Ultra Bears. Got your picture. I think I told you that. I don't remember if I told you that last time, but you're a cutie pie. Hi, Kevin. Do you have any phobias? I remember you're saying that you hate to fly, but I wasn't sure if it's a full-blown fear of flying or not. I suffer with claustrophobia and acrophobia. I would say that it's a pretty full-blown fear of flying. I'm a firm believer that you can make things happen if you really believe in it hard enough. And I was supposed to go to San Diego a couple weekends ago, 2 weekends ago for work, and I ended up getting a really bad toothache to the point where it was a wisdom tooth, which I'm 40 years old and still had one, as you all know, because you guys remember me having my wisdom tooth, my tooth pulled. But it happened right before I was supposed to go to San Diego, and I just couldn't go. I was in so much pain from that I just couldn't end up going. And I don't know if it was because I didn't want to get on the plane or not. We'll see. I have a trip planned in November with Ryan. We're supposed to be going to Austin on November 8th, so it's about a month and a half away. So we'll see how that goes. I am a little bit nervous about it, but I'm not as nervous because I won't be flying alone. I'll be flying with him. But it's a pretty full-blown fear of flying. I'm a very, very white-knuckle flyer. Yeah. So I would say that's it. And then I also really hate bees. I love bees because of what they do to the environment, but I don't want them around me. I don't want them near me. I don't want them buzzing by me or nothing. They should be buzzing around the flowers and pollinating like they should. So I have a big fear of bees too. And then togbear, Jan, says, hi, Kev Bear Cub. Supermarkets and groceries already sell Christmas-related things like spiced cookies and gingerbread. This brings up my question for this week. Do you like Christmas or do you hate it? What is the best, worst thing about it? Or how do you spend it? Have a nice week. Hugs, Jan. Well, Jan, I do like Christmas. I think Christmas is great. The best part about Christmas is opening presents. I love to open gifts. I don't care really what's inside them. That's not the point. I don't know what it is about physically opening the package. So if somebody can give me something really cheap and inexpensive, but if they wrap it up in something, like, I just think that's awesome that I get to Open up a present, yeah. But I guess that's the same thing, because like I love opening up things that I'm getting from like UPS or in the mail through the post office or something like that. Like I just kind of love getting those things. My cat's kind of bothering me, so I figured I'd show you guys all my cat, or one of my cats. I have two, but this is Ronan. You guys can see. How do I spend Christmas? Well, typically I spend Christmas with my family, depending. I may go over to my mother's house. I don't know, now that I'm dating Ryan, if something's going to happen, if I'm going to do something with him. I mean, I'm sure I will, because, you know, I want to give him something for Christmas too. No, stay here. So, yes, this is Ronan. Ronan is my cat that is diabetic, so he has to get shots twice a day, but he still loves his dad. And actually, he loves Ryan a lot, too, and Ryan usually says hi to him. But he's kind of cool because you can kind of do whatever you want with him. He's very, very laid back and very affectionate. So, anyway, that's Ronan. Say bye, Ronan. Sorry, Jan. He just was kind of bugging me while I was answering your question. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I had. Nothing else has really happened. I got a teeth cleaning, so you can see how nice and clean my teeth are, except for this one tooth that I still have to get replaced. It was a crown that got all discolored, but my teeth feel so nice and white and clean, and I'm really happy that I can smile more with my teeth because I feel like they're getting whiter. But anyway, that was last week I got my teeth cleaned. The past weekend, of course, I spent it with you-know-who, with Ryan. Things are going great. It's really interesting. I will say that, you know, I am getting comfortable in my own body. I'm finally getting comfortable in my own body more. But, you know, there are some things, and I think that we all have to realize that when we get into relationships, there's things that we need to change about ourselves, and we really need to recognize the things that we don't do well, and that affect the relationship. So I will say that I am in the process of trying to work on myself and change some things that I don't like about myself that I bring to relationships. And I think it's been really good. It's been really, really good for me that I've been doing that. So, yeah, I like that. Ryan is a really good person to be in a relationship with because he's very understanding. He's very calm and very methodical and collected, and he thinks things through very, very well. And, yeah, one thing I forgot to answer, just because I was starting to say that, is from 818 Cuddle Bear, said, is there a person that's had a negative or positive impact on the way I view the world and the people in it? And I will say, I know you guys are going to probably go, oh, God, I'm sick of hearing about Ryan. But Ryan really has changed, and I've kind of talked about this before. He's really changed my way of thinking of how I view the world. And I for my entire life, I've basically been somebody who's always worried about the future, about what's going to happen. You know, am I going to have enough money in the future? Am I going to be healthy enough in the future? Am I going to be around in the future? You know what I mean? And Ryan really has done well in helping me start to live by each moment. Because really, you know, what life is it's a series of moments. It's just a series of memories of moments and experiences that make us enjoy life and make it worth living. So Ryan's done very, very well in helping me experience that. And I think part of it is the fact that he's young. He's 26, and so being somebody that's older, because there is that 14-year difference, which doesn't feel like it because I think I act like a kid half the time. Ryan, you would probably agree with that, obviously. Well, you kind of said that last night. But anyway, yeah, he's done really well helping me do that and view it. And viewing people, Ryan always gives people the benefit of the doubt. And it's really a very nice thing to see. It's a very influential thing to see. You know, where I sometimes I'll see something happen and I'll be like, God, why did they do that? And he'll just say, you know, well, maybe they're just not having a great day today, or, you know, maybe they're rushed or they're feeling stressed about something or whatever. And it's just, I really love that about him. I really love that he he can really see the good things in people, and which makes me happy because I feel like he sees a lot of good things in me too. So, and I see a lot of good things in him, lots of good things in him. So, anyway, that's it. Nothing else to say. I've kind of rambled on long enough. It's about 15 minutes today. So yeah, just keep asking me questions. I hope you guys share my blog with other people. I hope you did like the little video of us making out. That wasn't the one I was going to post up for reaching 1,000, but every time we try to work on it, we haven't really had a lot of alone time to be able to make a nice little make-out video for you guys. But I promise there is going to be one coming, because I want you guys to see him too, especially since he's not around on Tumblr anymore. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. It was good seeing you this week, and I will see you again next week for next week's TMI Tuesday. Talk to you later. Bye.